Hi, I'm Brandon. I love New Year, New Movie movies.
I'm Brian, and I like New Year, New Movie movies.
I'm Dan, and please help me. I'm being held against my will. And this is the
Deck the Hallmark Podcast.
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast. Brandon and friends host this podcast.
We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody.
We're doing what?
It is the saddest week of the year where no new movies.
Agree to
Christmas
disagree.
is over. There's no point in living anymore.
Tree is out by the road.
Not that one though.
Life is
Not
good.
that one. Merry belated Christmas to all, and Happy New Year. Hopefully you're enjoying your week. Maybe you're off for the week. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know,
That
but
week where every time doesn't really exist.
time doesn't
you know?
exist.
Yeah,
it's
real
the week
hazy.
between Christmas and New Year, and you're just out to lunch. I don't know.
You're out to lunch.
Yeah, out to lunch. So maybe
That's
you
good.
can't go
You
out to
can't,
lunch.
maybe you
You
could.
can't.
Right? Nobody's there.
This is the year. What is it? The song, the Christmas song, where everyone's excited for their kids to go back to school. That's
Yep,
this.
that
That's
one,
this
that
one.
one.
This
Mom
is
and Dad
most
can hardly
wonderful time
wait
of
for
the
school
year.
to start again. I don't know if we're there yet today. I'm still
Yeah.
enjoying my kids, but ask me again on Thursday for
Yeah,
the
typically
mailbag
by
episode.
like late in the week, Brian's like, "Hey, these kids."
Can
Yeah,
we
I
just
know.
We not.
can we just send them out? You got
Put all four of them in one
Throw
yard.
Ray and Jay in the backyard.
That's
We'll
right.
go. We'll leave.
That's right.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, it was a Lord of the Flies situation.
Yeah. Grizz, Gav, Ray, Jay, a big party in the backyard.
That's
The
right.
parents are gone.
6-year-old have seniority.
That's right.
Over the 5-year-old.
That's right. That's right. That's true. That's true. But they can all chew gum aside from
that's right.
Gavin. It's a big party. Guys, we're talking about the New Year, New Movie movies. We got 5 movies.
This is so stupid.
It's not stupid. Stop.
3 of them are wedding veil movies. 0 creams. 0 ships in snow. What are we doing? 0
Ships.
We'll do 1 out of 5
Snowshoes?
I think 1 out of 5 snowshoes. Is
snowshoes.
Nice. 1 out of 5 snowshoes is nice. But we shouldn't do that either because they're not winter movies. They're New Year movies.
Right.
There's a difference.
Party poppers.
Party-
Champagne
There we go.
glasses.
1 out of 5.
5 Auld Lang Synes.
Flutes.
and the cream.
Flautists.
I like flutes.
give me 5 Auld Lang Synes in a cream. please.
1 out of 5 champagne flutes. How about that?
Do we and 1 cream?
And 1 cream. We get
Champagne
one
flutes.
1 cream. Are you guys ready to dive in?
I was born
yeah.
ready, Brand.
Up first, January 1st, New Year's Day. You're recovering from the night before, and you die.
This is how it's done.
Happy New Year, baby. Football, no chance. Give me this movie, Brand.
What if I told you that the first movie out of the year, the first day of the year, we're getting a Johnson joint?
Yeah,
Big
we
Johnson.
As we
This
should.
movie is called The Dog Lover's Guide to Dating.
are. Stop it. No.
The Dog Lover's Guide to Dating. It is with Rebecca Dalton and our
The
guy.
Rebecca Dalton?
Guys, there's a severe weather warning. Corey
Come on.
Severe's in the house.
Corey Severe
man.
owns stock in Johnson. There's no way around
Or
it.
the vice versa. We
vice
don't know.
versa.
We don't know.
He signed a 1,200 picture deal with Johnson.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Rebecca Dalton's from Good Witch and A Perfect Christmas.
How have I not heard of her before?
And we know Corey Sevier from
Severe weather. Sevier.
From the Weather Channel.
Everyone.
from award-winning Noel Next Door. Should be award-winning, I
Award-winning.
should say.
Probably going to make Brand's top 10.
Alex, played by Rebecca Dalton, is a professional dog trainer who is more enamored of her 4-legged clients than she is of their owners, who she never fully trusts. Her skepticism of the dog's 2-legged best friend makes for a difficult, or rather non-existent, dating life for Alex.
She can't date anyone because she doesn't
She doesn't
respect
trust them.
dog owners?
She doesn't.
Why doesn't she date someone that doesn't own a dog?
I think what they're trying to say in a lot of words is she doesn't like people.
Yeah. Okay.
Just
Okay,
But there's a roundabout way of saying
like
it.
dog owners, and that
I know.
hampers her dating
I
life,
think
which
it's
is a weird thing to say.
I think it's across the board more of a people thing.
I can't date anyone.
Simon, played by the severe weather warning, has the opposite problem. He's found the girl of his dreams. He just needs to win her dog. Win
her dog over.
That's not what it says. He just needs to
Her dog
win.
is up for a contest.
Okay.
where
Hold
you
on.
win
Hold
the
on.
dog.
He just needs to win
She's a
over
terrible
her
owner.
dog.
Win over her dog.
Got
You
it.
messed up. There it is.
Yes,
I knew
it's my fault. It's my fault this time. So they can live happily
he
ever
just
after.
needs to win her dog.
Over.
When he discovers Alex's impeccable dog training skills, he convinces her to train him in the ways of the canine so that he can show so that he can show her his
The
girlfriend
ways of the canine.
Yeah. So that he can show his girlfriend Chloe, played by Eliza King of Surreal Estate,
Surreal estate.
and her beloved pug, what a fun-loving pack leader he can be.
Oh my God.
Alex reluctantly agrees to help, not convinced that dog training can turn Simon's dating life around. Alex's focus is split as she has bigger problems and needs to raise enough money to save the local animal shelter.
Stop it.
Of course she does.
Simon jumps into action, eager to
Just
show.
the whole movie.
I got a long boy for this
Yeah.
one. Simon jumps into action, eager to show off his marketing skills to Alex. She may know dogs, but he understands people and knows how to get their support. Together, they throw a fundraising event in hopes of saving the shelter. As they spend more time together, Simon realizes that he's been barking up the wrong tree the whole time.
No.
And he's been surprisingly falling for Alex all along. Will the fundraiser be enough to keep the shelter open? And will Alex let Simon melt her heart and their new bond over the cold-nosed furry friends be enough?
A lot of questions.
You can reach
The
out
way of
to
the
Julie.
canine, like a martial art.
Yeah.
It'll be a training montage.
It's like a dog martial arts. It's like dog karate.
Big Johnson is an executive producer, and you can reach out to Julian Spears
Julian,
at
I have questions.
hallmarkmedia.com for all your press needs. All right, 1 out of 5 champagne flutes. I almost said
flutes.
canine flutes. What are you guys thinking, Brian?
Well, this one, so a relationship gets destroyed.
What's going on there, Bran? You watching videos in your spare time?
No, I
Brian
went
talks?
to a different tab.
Can't
and that
get a
tab,
respect.
had
You just
some
can't have
sound.
enough respect for Brian. You literally
Guess
have
not.
4 words. You started watching a video, Bran.
I'll wait.
All right, go ahead.
Is it good? We're on your time, Bran. You
I'll,
just tell us. when
yeah,
you're
I know.
ready.
I know.
Okay.
So,
You don't sit in this chair.
Right. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I'm not gonna cream this movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold on to that for sure. The destroying the relationship, the saving the shelter, not like. I mean, this is the first day of the year. This is not a new concept.
Will it be better than the Jen Lilly movie last year?
And I'm still a little. I mean, we just came off a Corgi, a dog movie that was underwhelming, and so I think I still have a bad taste in my mouth for dog movies. So I'm like 2 champagne flutes.
2 champagne
Wow.
flutes.
How dare you go so low?
One
there.
for you and one
Yeah.
for the dog.
Just and the dog. Well,
That's right.
severe weather.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Dan?
Yeah, I would try to work a dog pun in here, but I believe the synopsis took all of them. This sounds atrocious.
You know things are rough. when-
Oh, so rough. Man, just gets me like hot under the collar.
Yeah.
All right. Is that a dog pun?
Sure.
Dogs wear collars.
Dogs wear collars,
So-
leashes. Yeah, leash.
Yeah.
We're
You're on a
off the
tight
off the
leash.
leash. With
I'm
this
going to
one.
need you to pause right there. All
I see what you did there.
Oh yeah, that took a minute.
right, keep going. Keep
So all I
going.
need to say is woof. This is not looking good. I feel like Big Johnson's made this movie at least a half a dozen times. There was a Natalie Hall movie where she's not the trainer but needs a dog trained, and it's like Marcus Rosner who doesn't trust people, and like they're also saving a shelter, and I believe it's a Big Johnson movie. I think it's the same movie. So yeah, needless to say, I'm not excited at all. Preview episodes in this movie are both in the same boat. 0 champagne flutes, 0 cream, which that means that I will probably only be creaming whatever the last movie is. Hope it's not terrible.
So I do.
Julie in the comments said it was Andrea Brooks.
That's right.
Andrea
That's right,
Brooks,
yes.
not Natalie Hall. My bad.
We do love Andrea Brooks, though.
We love Marcus Roswell.
I do tend to cream Corey Zavir, but I'll hold off on this one. I am skeptical. I tend to not love this style of movie, but it's the first movie of the year, and Hallmark wouldn't put a stinker on January 1st. So I'm going to go 4.
They would never put a stinker on
I'm going to
January
go 4
1st.
champagne flutes.
There you go.
1 for severe weather warning, 1 for the dogs, 2 for the show. Makes 4 to go. So there you go. There's my 4 champagne flutes, but no cream for me.
Do we underappreciate the Michael Rady, Amy Teagarden movie? I feel like we underappreciate it.
Well, because it was a New Year's movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they didn't play the first weekend of the year. Remember that?
And it's like easily the best January movie I think I've ever seen on the network. Like, right? Like, I feel like we don't give it enough love.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's
I'm
tea time.
Just made me think of better days.
We love Michael Rady.
Oh.
He's coming back.
Is he?
Yeah, he's back for more, baby.
On the show?
He was potentially already on the show.
Oh, depending on.
But he's also going to be in a movie later.
Wow.
Excellent.
What a guy.
But
He was
you remember
potentially
when
already on the... Yes.
You remember when he was potentially.
Who doesn't?
Last week. Let's talk about The Wedding Veil, a movie. And by the, I mean one of 3. The Wedding Veil, Expectations. This is starring Lacey Chabert, Kevin McGarry, Autumn Reeser, Allison Sweeney.
Thank goodness for more Wedding Veil movies.
This is Saturday, January 7th.
They got all my letters and all my texts and calls and emails. Yay!
You did it, Dan.
3 more movies. 3 more movies. If there are more Star Wars movies than Wedding Veil movies, we haven't had enough.
You've always
Haven't
said
had
that.
enough.
You've always said that.
In the first movie of the second sequel trilogy, I added that.
First movie of
In
the
the
second
first
trilogy.
movie of this sequel trilogy, which is the second trilogy of this specific, Avery and her husband Peter, they're married, are in the midst of renovating the old house they've purchased, which is proving to be a bigger undertaking than they anticipated. Avery has some exciting news to share with him, but is waiting for the right moment. She's pregnant. I'm going to go out on a limb, say she's pregnant.
But that's not in the synopsis.
It's not in the synopsis. I'm just going to go out on a limb.
She wants to redecorate the guest room.
Make it a nursery.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Avery's mother-in-law, Grace, reconnects with a former beau. And Peter has concerns.
Bo Jackson, maybe?
Peter's concerned about his mother-in-law's dating life.
Bo knows his mom's dating life.
Between that, the pitfalls of remodeling and navigating the politics of having a new boss at the museum, Avery is lucky to have Emma and Tracy, who offer support from afar, as well as in person when they decide a video chat won't suffice. Between them. Got it. I was like, video chat with whom? When
That's a great
newlywed...
use of whom.
Thank you.
I got to be honest. I didn't see it coming. Not now, not ever.
Thank you.
And you nailed it,
Not
buddy.
now, not... You don't think I would
Never.
ever use whom correctly?
Correct.
Wow. All right. Fair. When newlywed Tracy returns the antique wedding veil to Emma, who's Emma? Oh, is that Allison Sweeney?
Sure. Or maybe it's Autumn Reeser.
The friends may find... No, it's definitely... It's Allison, because Allison Sweeney didn't get married at the end.
Didn't.
Right. The friends may find that they haven't seen the last of its magic. All right, Brian?
That was it?
That's
We're
it.
ending there? Okay.
Ooh, boy.
You all right?
That yawn isn't because I'm tired.
Sure. Well, I'm behind on these. This
That's
series.
right. You haven't
yeah,
seen...
you
are
are
you
in
going to
for a
watch the
world
first
of
3?
hurt.
Yeah.
Are you
Please
going to
do.
use
Yeah, I think I
this
need-
week
Yeah.
to prep?
Don't spend time with your family.
No,
Watch
I've- no.
all
Yeah.
of these movies.
Yeah, I've had enough of them. So, onto the movie. I feel like I need to.
Yeah.
Just for
You
preparation.
really don't.
I wouldn't
The
go into
Vixter.
it.
The third one's got the
Vixter.
Vixter
I
in it.
mean, that guy does no wrong.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, I know there's a lot of hype around these. We got a lot of not excitement from some in the crowd, and
We got a lot of not excitement from
excitement
some
from
in the
some.
crowd.
That's right.
That's as panda a sentence as you've ever uttered.
It's working. He's been training me.
Yeah.
It's like just
In the way of
jumble
the canine.
Just, yeah. So I'm gonna go 3 flutes on this one because right down the middle because I don't have negative or positive feelings yet, and I feel like down the middle is the safest way to go.
2.5.
And so 3 floats
Flowers.
right down the middle, no cream at this time.
No cream at this time. No further cream at this time.
There might be a retroactive creaming.
That's right, but not right now.
Not right
and
now.
What you don't know is, and Brand didn't say, is Kevin McGarry is wielding an unimaginable
Yeah,
Boston accent.
I
in this
remember.
movie.
This.
Oh, I forgot
Hearing-
about that.
I mean, it is brutal.
Let's take bets. Does it return for this movie?
You would hope not, right?
I bet it, knowing Kevin McGarry, I bet it returns and it's better.
Okay. So he's worked on it. He's honed his craft.
It's this side of one of us doing a JFK impression.
Listen, Kevin is a fantastic actor, and
He is.
I am sure he looked back at that and was not happy with the way that it
Because
played.
he does stuff in Wind Calls the Heart that's way better than Wind Calls the Heart. Yeah, he's a great actor.
He's a
It's
great
just
actor.
inconsistent and all over the place.
Well, I think, I agree. I think it's going to come back and it's going to be better than ever.
Fingers crossed.
Great.
Dan?
I hope
It's
so.
a 0-0 situation for me. Double aught.
Wow.
Double aught for The Wedding Veil. This should come as no surprise. Almost fell asleep in the preview episode. Maybe I want to quit my job. I can't believe they're making more of these movies. 0 champagne flutes. Not a cream. Not a cream in sight. It's dry as the Sahara over here.
To say that I was, even I, a lover of these movies, was disappointed that we were getting another Wedding Veil sequel, a trilogy, another trilogy, a sequel trilogy, something never done before in the history of cinema. They do a trilogy and they say it's different than Star Wars. It's different because Star Wars, we knew we were going to get 6, right? We start with 4, 5, 6. We know eventually we're going to come back around and do 1, 2, 3.
When he announced the first Star Wars movie, that was not the case.
Okay.
That was later added by George Lucas. But yeah, it's still different. Yes.
This was
Episode 4 does start A New Hope, though.
Okay.
That's true.
we never would have thought. We never would have thought we would have gotten another trilogy. And here we are, another year, another trilogy. What makes this different is that we're getting them back to back to back. Last year, we had a little bit of a buffer between 1 and 2. I am going to go in with clear eyes, full hearts, potentially
lose.
can lose,
That's right.
but let's find out. I'm going to keep things open. I'm going to go 1 champagne flute.
Wow. So
Wow.
your open mind
An open mind.
for the lover of these movies is 1 flute.
Oh, it's not. Yes, it's open. It's open. I'm 1 flute, but open to more.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll see where the night
1
leads us.
flute in a
I'm-
champagne tower.
I am going to start with 1 flute, and I'm going to go from there.
Okay.
Depending on how the movie goes, I might need more.
Yep.
We'll see what happens. Let's take 1 quick break. We'll come back, and we'll get the last 3. How about that? Does that sound good to everybody? We'll be right back here on Deck the Hallmark.
Deck the Hallmark.
Deck the Hallmark.
Dadgummit.
Amy, I did not hate Unspirited. I just want
People
to
think you were so
I
hard
don't know
on
if
it.
you know this, Brand, but if you say it really didn't work for you or
Yeah.
it was okay,
Yeah.
that is the equivalent of you just spitting in the face of its mother.
I understand.
That's what that is.
I understand. I know the bed that I've made.
That's right.
I have to lay in it. Up next, welcome back to the New Year, New Movies preview show here on Deck the Hallmark. We've done one Wedding Veil movie, and we're just getting started. Up next, January 14th. Happy birthday to my brother Josh.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Joe.
birthday, Josh.
Mark Josh.
Number
Gosling.
47.
Saturday, January 14th. This is the Wedding Veil inspiration.
What was the other?
I
the
will
first
give
one?
you $1 million if you can name all 3 of the first trilogy's titles.
The Wedding Veil by itself.
Okay.
I got 1, right?
Yeah.
The Wedding Veil 2, where they're in Italy. So let's
I
go
think it
with,
might be Unveiled.
That's
The Wedding Veil Unveiled.
The Wedding Veil Unveiled is the second one.
The Wedding Veil Unveiled. Yep.
Wow.
That's the third one.
The Victor Webster, because she doesn't get
The
married.
wedding veil.
The second one is Wedding Veil
Spoiler
Legacy. The Wedding Veil
so?
Legacy. Like Tron.
Legacy. No.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
okay.
Boom!
$1 million coming your way.
Well, I got
No, I'm sorry. Legacy is the third one.
Unveiled is the second one.
Yep. But collectively we have $1 million.
We did it. We know our stuff.
Is the first one is just the wedding
the
veil?
wedding veil.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Let's get creative.
No,
here.
that's important.
Okay. This is inspiration.
What was the one? The third one?
My life.
A legacy.
So the first one, the first new one.
The fourth one.
The
Yeah,
fourth one.
That's what I'm
Episode 4.
Menace.
Expectation.
Expectations.
Expectations.
And this is inspiration?
not great. Just expectations.
It's just expectations, which I don't know what they're like expecting.
Unveiled
well,
legacy.
if she's expecting, then
Oh!
We've already done the whole movie right here.
what is this supposed to be doing?
Man, we didn't do that during the Rockette movie. Are you kidding me? We blew it.
Go back in time.
The wedding veil inspiration. This is Autumn Reeser. This is Paolo.
You're the inspiration.
Paolo Boncaro. No, Paolo Bernardini.
Yes.
Ooh, Paolo is playing Paolo. I remember
Paolo's
that.
playing Paolo. That's exactly right.
Yes.
In the
Italy,
second
Paolo, Paolo,
movie,
and the
The
veil.
veil, that's right.
you think Panda will come back for the wedding veil movies?
I don't think he will.
I think actually the wedding veil movies are the reason he left. In the second movie of this sequel trilogy,
The second movie, the second. The third movie's tagline is Dumptron.
Emma
Wedding Veil
is
6. Dumptron.
Emma is teaching and working hard to prove that she can step into the department chair role.
Yeah.
As Paolo's lace shop is about to open. On track for her life plan, Emma feels strongly that things fall into place before she and Paolo grow their family. As the couple navigates their busy work schedules and finding the perfect time, Emma bumps heads with the current chair of her department and starts questioning her life choices. Oh my gosh.
Me
After
too.
a head bump?
Me too, Brand.
But you bump heads with someone that you work with and you start questioning your life choices? Good
How do they
Lord.
bump heads in a college environment?
With support from Paolo and perhaps a little help from the veil,
Oh, that's the answer? Great.
will Emma find courage to stop planning her life and start living it? Brian.
The veil, wait a minute. She has a head trauma, questions her life choices,
Hey.
and the veil is going to help her straighten all that out.
Dan,
the
this
veil's
isn't-
not a doctor.
Dan, this isn't a literal bump head.
It is.
This is a clashing of ideas.
Like ideals. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. It doesn't say that. Emma bumps
Still,
head.
the veil helping is weird.
Yeah.
Yep.
The veil's about getting married.
But I thought she gave the veil to Allison Sweeney.
I'm telling you.
Magic veil.
You sure are, pal. Brian?
So, boy, this is risky because it's either I can't cream it, but we only
None
have
of us
two
can.
left.
It's not possible.
So it's either going to be creaming the last wedding veil or whatever the other new one is. So, and this I'm going to stay straight down the middle on this one. This is
2.5.
more three flutes.
3.5.
I was going to go 3.5, but no, 3. This is a little more intriguing. He's got a lace shop.
Wow, man. They're
That's-
really pulling out all the
that's-
stops.
Well, you would know that if you had watched the
right.
the second one.
That's right. I'm a little behind. That sounds.
You'll
like
get there.
He's a craftsman, and Autumn Reeser obviously does a great job. So, right down the middle with 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
What'd you do for the first?
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've done 3 for both. Okay,
That's
great. Dan?
0-0. 0-0. This is the most useless preview show of all time. This movie sounds worse than the first one. And by the first one, I mean the fourth one. This one sounds somehow more boring than life itself. Life isn't boring. That's a bad.
Yeah, that was terrible.
It's bad. I'm all out of sorts. There's nothing I can do.
Man, Dan, go to therapy.
No kidding.
Bump heads with someone.
Life's boring. It's meaningless.
Boring. It's meaningless. The first movie is a Big Johnson dog training movie. The next 2 are Wedding Veil 4 and 5, Bran. The case for nihilism is being made.
Neil Bledsoe?
No, nihilism. That is a different nihilism,
Okay.
which would be.
Yes,
wonderful.
which I'm
That sounds better.
not against. I don't know, man. 1.
Again. Okay.
One again.
Sure.
Welcome. Come on.
I
Come on.
there are I don't know. There's a quite the juxtaposition with me because my love for Hallmark movies knows no bounds until we get to The Wedding Veil, and then it's like everything goes out the window. I don't know why we're doing this again, and I'm very upset about it. It hurts me because we've been doing so good, and now it just feels like nothing matters, and I don't know. And I don't like talking like this, so I'm just going to move on. I don't like talking like this. Unfortunately, we're moving on to another Wedding Veil.
Yes.
The Wedding Veil Journey.
Ooh, no, Wedding Veil. The last one should be Wedding Veil Available.
Ooh.
Because they're done with it, hopefully.
No.
Right?
No, probably not.
Oh, man.
The Wedding Veil Journey. Saturday, January 21st. Happy birthday to my sister.
Wow.
The day before, but close enough. Starring Allison Sweeney, the Victor Webster, Lacey Chabert, and Autumn Reser. In the third movie of the sequel trilogy, Tracy is now head of the auction house, and Nick's restaurant is such a success, he's looking at expanding.
Phew.
Their success comes at a cost, though.
Oh, no.
The devil shows up. They have to sell their souls.
They went down to
I'm
Georgia.
kidding. However, as it gives them a little time to see each other, that's why their success comes at a cost. The couple agree to make time for their long overdue honeymoon. So they did get married?
Yeah, sure.
What's the? Why do we need the veil? What's the veil's purpose in all of this?
You're just now getting there, huh?
They they had
Water's
to.
warm.
That was the problem though with going with a veil, and like that's pants. Like Secret Life of the Pants movies.
Secret Life of the Pants movies.
That's a movie that Rig's working on. At least that's like
It's real hush hush production.
everyone wears pants, right?
Shush, don't talk about the Pants movie.
But veils are very specific.
They are.
They head to Greece as it's time to is the perfect place to relax and sightsee. When a travel delay cost a couple their hotel room, they get the opportunity to stay on a remote island nearby.
Wait a minute.
I love when I am late for a room, so I lose it. But luckily, I can stumble onto a remote
That's
island.
right. You're here at the Howard Johnson Express. If you're not here by 6, we're giving your room away. But we do have a remote island available for you should you need it.
That's right.
Is it possible that the veil is once again working in Spanish? Guys, we can't just credit everything to the veil. They're already married.
The veil is Godwink on steroids.
Is it possible that the veil is once again working its magic and bringing them exactly where they need to be?
Maybe.
All right, Brian.
I can't tell you how many times I've felt.
Apparently, this might be a Ron Oliver joint.
Yep. he's
Ron
doing
Oliver
that.
directing this one.
That's true.
There you go.
Boy, this may make me rethink my zeros across the board strategy.
All right. Brian.
I can't tell you the number of times I've felt like I needed to be on a remote island.
That's right. Yeah.
So I can relate to that. I'm going to stick with...
Did you take a bunch of Dayquil this morning?
I know. I'm a little
under the weather?
The energy is low. No, I'm a little cloudy.
A little cloudy?
You know, it's just
It's
catching up
just
to me.
that time of year.
It's just catching up to me, all this. I'm going 3 again. 3 flutes, because I feel like it's only fair.
Yeah, that is fair. You've made your bet at this point.
Yep.
Down the middle again.
Right down the middle, 3. Though I would say Ron Oliver involved, Victor involved. That's a little more hype around that. A restaurant, an island.
A restaurant and an island?
All those
Restaurant
words
and
Brand
an
said. So I'll stick with 3, and it looks like I'm creaming the last movie.
I will go. Oh, sorry. Go, Dan. Go. 0-0.
I've been doing the 0-0, and I've stood by those. Ron Oliver,
Yeah.
Secret Island, Veil helping out in mysterious ways, still 0-0.
Oh,
Still
man.
0-0.
Thought for
I
sure.
can't believe there are 6 Wedding Veil movies. This is, I mean, we can't get one Christmas Saved by the Bell movie. Saved by the Christmas Bells. We've been asking for it.
That's a
we got
beautiful
6 of these. Life's Not Fair. No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
I'll do one to make that fair, but I'm going to cream this one.
Whoa.
I'll cream a Wedding Veil movie.
So we don't all cream the last movie?
Yes.
And I don't know what the last one is.
It's Vixter. I'm creaming Vixter.
Yep.
I'm creaming the Remote Island. Of the two couples, give me Vixter and Allison Sweeney all day long on
Of the
Twice on
three
Sunday.
couples, right?
Sorry, of the three couples.
Ron Oliver, too.
Ron Oliver.
Yeah.
This seems like a good cream. I will go one because it's still a Wedding Veil movie. I'm not excited about it, but I'm going to do a flyer and cream this movie.
Do a flyer.
I'm going to do a
and cream
flyer.
this movie.
That's exactly right. I said what I said and I meant it. Yep. Are you ready for the last one?
I am.
Yeah.
Saturday, January 28th. Happy birthday.
Brian and Dan are creaming.
Now I've got conflicting titles here on the Hallmark Channel website.
Great.
The image that is not the title. It's not like the poster. It's just a default image, generic snow.
Oh, I remember. Us
Says
talking about
Glacier Park Romance.
Yeah.
The synopsis calls it Glacier National Park Romance. I will say Glacier Park Romance is more.
Creaming a movie about a national park?
We don't know. We don't know.
Do I?
Yes,
Is this a?
it
This
is
is.
a national.
I'm required by the cream bylaws to use my cream.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you don't use
can't
it, it'll be
hold a
taken
cream.
from
We
you.
didn't check that in the latest business meeting. We didn't vote.
What are you wanting to do?
You wanna
Not.
Really?
Are you wanting to cream the first movie?
I'm wanting to not cream any.
You're not allowed to do that.
Can't do
That's
that.
not allowed. That's been passed by multiple bylaws.
That's in stone.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's in stone.
Yeah.
We write our bylaws in stone.
Yeah,
I
obviously.
thought that was actually legally.
We have a stone etcher.
You can do bylaws without doing it in stone?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. That seems foggy. You're right.
I don't know.
Not our bylaws.
So this is something about the Glacier Park Romance. It might be Glacier National Park Romance. It might just be Glacier Park Romance. But either way, it is starring Ashley Newborough, who we like, and Stephen Huzzar. Huzzar!
Is it a Renaissance movie?
Yes. No. Sparks fly when Hannah, an expert in avalanche forecasting.
You did what now?
She
And
She's an
forecast.
expert in avalanche.
Forecast.
Her thing
Can I
is
just say
like
this
she
really
wakes
quickly?
up and she goes,
Can I say this, Dan?
feels like an avalanche today.
Dan and I found out that avalanche forecasting is a thing.
We did.
We were doing some sort of TV spot. They cut to the weather
That's right.
beforehand.
That was last week.
And there were multiple avalanche warnings. And I didn't know that was something you could warn. I always assumed that avalanches were
Unpredictable.
unpredictable. But no,
They're
you
like
can
tornadoes, apparently. If
Apparently.
everything is just right.
you can say, hey, conditions are looking ripe for an avalanche. Don't make any loud noises.
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago in a New York show.
I don't remember. I
Yeah.
don't remember,
We
but I
were-
do.
We were just floored.
Floored. I didn't know it was multiple avalanche warnings.
Yeah.
I had no idea. But Hannah does that. She is an avalanche forecaster. Brings her new technology. She's got new technology. This is a new tech warning, everybody. Brings her new technology to Glacier National Park and faces pushback from the director of the Mountain Rescue.
Is Hazar the director of Mountain
I'm
Rescue?
assuming, who relies more on intuition and common sense.
Yeah, he does.
So he would have done what we did. Where,
He doesn't. He's not a common sense guy.
No, he is a common sense guy.
He
Relies
relies
on
on intuition and common
Yes.
sense. She is just to buy the book. Numbers.
She's
got
all
the tech.
science,
Whatever the text
no
says.
feeling.
When
He
you're
is,
in the world of avalanche prediction, you have to go by the book. I've said that for years.
he is like, he would have been like us though. He would have heard the news that avalanche forecasting was a
Yeah.
thing and been like,
No. I can just feel it in the air.
Their dual approach brings
I can
more
feel
than
it.
forecasting to the forefront of their hearts. I don't think that sentence works. Their dual approach brings more than forecasting to the forefront of their hearts. Guys, you can't just throw words together.
Say it one more
All right,
time.
guys,
I'm trying to-
let's.
I'm doing my
Can we
best
get
here.
a
I'm
whiteboard
tired.
out here?
Yeah.
Their dual approach.
Their dual approach. So,
So
one
I guess-
side intuition, one side
Side
tech,
science,
and like
yeah.
science.
bring more than forecasting to the forefront of their hearts.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
they're
their
both-
approach brings their dual approach brings
Yeah, it doesn't say that. Bring.
their dual approach
Their
bring,
dual approach bring more than forecasting to the So
Maybe
I
it's
guess what
their
they're
dual
saying is
approaches
currently
bring. I don't- either
the
one work.
only thing that their heart cares about is forecasting.
Forecasting. It's in the
just different
forefront.
approaches. But if they combine their approaches, now love's going to enter the mix.
Yep.
I think that's what they're getting at here.
You think we have a chance of anybody dying on the mountain?
No. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian?
Oh my goodness.
I just hope the relationship doesn't get in the way of the forecasting that's needed. if they start slacking on the forecasting and start, skipping around the mountain, then we might have a death.
Well, with Ashley's way though, you can use tech because then you don't have to be
Tech,
all.
you don't have to
don't,
get like
you
a
don't have to
text
focus.
alert.
Yeah.
Text. You'll just wah.
Avalanche alert
Avalanche coming.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the way, quick.
So obviously, going to cream this, an avalanche of cream.
It's
on
an
top of
avalanche. It's a
this
cream
one.
avalanche.
cream
Everybody,
avalanche.
look
Yeah.
out.
And
Get your snorkel on.
No.
get your St. Bernard and hot chocolate ready.
Yeah.
So cream this one, and I'm just going to go with 2 flutes here of champagne for
Okay.
this flick.
Okay. Dan.
Good grief, man. It's another 0.
Oh, my word.
Oh, come
You
on.
can't just...
Avalanche prediction, Bran.
Yes,
Yes.
it's a real thing, you guys.
Dual approach.
Yeah.
Love.
4 fronts.
But I'm creaming it because I guess I haven't creamed one in a
It's the
while.
bylaws.
Yeah, you haven't. You haven't. You got a built-up cream situation here.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
I'm gonna go with 4 flutes on this one. I think this one sounds really good. I'm very excited about this one.
Interesting.
I wish that I could have creamed, but I you know what? No.
Premature.
I'm-
no,
no,
you can't.
I'm glad-
You've already
I'm
creamed.
glad-
You can't put that.
I'm
you
glad
can't put
I
that
did it.
toothpaste back in the tube.
I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I creamed Victor Webster. So Glacier National Park Romance, 4 champagne flutes with me. Really quickly.
4 champagne flutes with me, not for me.
Really
or from
quickly,
me, with me.
we also have a new series beginning on January 15th. The Way Home is what that's called. The Way Home is a family drama following the lives of 3 generations of women: Kat Landry, her 15-year-old daughter Alice, and Kat's mother Dell, who are all strong, willful, and independent. So that's happening. I think we will be covering that as well. There is also a movies and mystery on the docket for January 8th called Family History. I don't have any information about that as of now. And
Just
those,
to be safe, I'm going to give them all 0s.
Come on. Well, there you go, everybody. There you go. There's your New Year, New Movie preview. We are going to be off tomorrow.
Wow.
And we'll be back on Thursday.
We do take a day off occasionally.
This is the easiest week of the year, everybody. Only 2 episodes. Can you believe it? It's almost like we're normal humans this week. We'll be back Thursday with one of my favorite episodes of the year. This is the mailbag episode where we read the Christmas cards sent from Deck the Hallmark fans from around the world. I can't wait to read those. I can't wait for you to hear it and see it on Philo TV. Anything else, boys?
That's all I've got.
Me too.
Great.
Thanks.
Rig, anything else?
Oh, I think I've made my point.
Okay, good. All right, guys.
Talk about the pants movies.
we got it.
Shush. Shush.
Mailbag episode on Thursday. If you like what you're hearing, watch it on Philo TV. Until then, maybe the first to wish you a
Merry
Christmas.